All right, hey, welcome back to Contractor Fight TV. In part 7 of our Content Marketing for Contractors series, we're going to be talking about how to make sure your content gets found. Stick around for that. Does us no good to write a blog, produce a video, whatever, if no one's ever going to see the thing, right? So I want to talk about 3 or 4 things here that I think are super important to making sure that your content actually gets seen by people who matter, who give a shit. So now, here's a big timeout in the universe. I am not an online search expert. I'm not going to pretend to be. Okay? So before you all get bent out of shape, because this happens, people will like email me and go, well, you didn't cover that, you didn't cover that. I'm not trying to cover all the search stuff, guys, all right? What I'm trying to do is give you some low-hanging fruit here to help you get your content seen and help you be successful with this stuff. All right, so the first thing you got to do is make sure that your website doesn't suck. Make sure that it is actually built by somebody who knows what the heck they're doing. Make sure that they understand how to name pages and all that indexing stuff that Google wants. Okay, so many of you, so many contractors are going on the cheap with this website stuff. You try to build it on your own, you hire your cousin's nephew's coworker, and you know, because he built a website 18 years ago and you think like he's going to build you a good one or whatever the heck it is. Hire a company that has a proven track record of building kick-ass websites that get leads for contractors. Spend the money, it's worth it. All right, so let's push that aside. Okay. Titles. The titles of your content are huge. Okay, they have to be consistent with what people are searching. In our last video, we talked about the different types of content that you can create. Well, if I want to talk about, if people are searching how much does it cost to build a deck, it's probably a good idea for me to name my video how much does it cost to build a deck, or whatever they're searching, or something very close. Now, it doesn't have to be exact and all this other stuff. The algorithms and Google and the search engines and all that stuff are smart enough to understand what the intent of your content is and what the intent of the search is. But you want to make sure that you are titling your stuff close to what people give a shit about. Okay? Don't title a you know, something like, I saw a blog post of this years ago. It was a painter who was like, hey, free paint in the month of February. And that was his blog post. That was his title. No one's ever going to find that damn thing and nobody gives a shit. Okay? So, second thing, consistency. Consistency. Over and over and over, baby. You got to keep showing up. Over and over and over and over. Why? Because Google will recognize you as somebody that's relevant in your space. If you are producing content for your website on a consistent basis, Google will go, huh, out of all the content being uploaded online every day, this site's pretty consistent. It's pretty relevant to the industry. It's not all spammy with a bunch of clickbait and all this other bullshit. All right? It can be counted on. Because remember, Google's a matchmaker. Somebody types something into Google they're looking for. Google's job in the middle here is to match them with the best resource. And they want to serve you up, serve your company up, serve your website up to people and help make that match, because the minute Google can't deliver matching people with what they want, they're going to go away. And they don't want that to happen. So consistency is huge. Social media. Share your content on social. Repurpose it. We talked about that in, I think, part 2. Right? You can repurpose your content. You can shorten a video. You can shorten a blog post, whatever it is. Give tips on social. Links back to your website. And the final thing that I'm talking about here today is whenever you produce content, this is the area that I've blown it here in the Contractor Fight, and we're actually doing something about it now, is I don't do a very good job of sharing my new content, my new videos, my new blogs and all that stuff with my email list. You have these hundreds, hopefully thousands of people on your email list. Continue to be relevant to them. Hey, check out this video that we just did on 3 things that you can do to get your home ready for the holiday season, or whatever it might be that's relevant to the time of year and your industry, and some tips and some stuff like that. And that will help drive the people that already know, like, and trust you back to your website, and you will see your leads and engagement and things like that go up. All right, so guys, these are low-hanging fruit things that you can do to make sure that the content you're working so hard to produce can actually get found. So I appreciate you sticking with us through this series. We have one more to do, and part 8 is going to address how long does it take to work. How long is it going to take when I write a blog post for that thing to matter, for people to care about it, for it to get found and all that good stuff? And I'm going to answer that in our final part 8 of this series on content marketing for contractors. And don't forget to get our daily tips. Text the word tips to 719-299-3852. And we will see you guys next time on Contractor Fight TV.